Hey guys, it's Michelle from Tennis Warehouse, and today we're gonna take a closer look at the Wilson Blade version 10 Super Tour bag collection. We're trying something a little bit new today, so let us know if you like this new format, but hopefully you can see every nook and cranny into each of these bags, and you'll be able to decide which Blade bag is going to be best for you. There are 4 bags in this collection, and Wilson has done some slight updates to the design and obviously this beautiful emerald green. We're gonna start with what I think might be the most popular bag in the collection. This is going to be the 9-pack. For us mere mortals, we don't need to carry that heavy 15-pack, and this one should do the trick. So if we take a look at the features, we're going straight into that main compartment with that ThermoGuard lining, and 4 rackets fit very nicely in this pocket. Something that I really enjoy that Wilson's done is they make sure that that zipper goes all the way down, and you really can get into that bag when you're on the court, but easily can zip it right back up once you're ready to get going. So we have 2 pockets that are about the same size. This second one does not have the ThermoGuard technology, but it is quite large. I'm gonna open it all the way up for you to see. 3 rackets in here, plus a pair of shoes. Now I know you guys are gonna get a little annoyed that there is not a shoe tunnel here. I'm sorry, but your shoes will fit. I have, what do I have? 7 rackets comfortably in here. You could add a couple more. And then I wanna show you that we have a nice pocket on the inside for some of your smaller court accessories. So that's a great feature. I'm gonna take these rackets out so I really can show you deep inside this bag. Something that there is that I really like are quite large accessory pockets on the exterior of the bag. So nice and large space for anything you might need, hat, sweatshirt, balls, and then you've got that nice mesh accessory pocket as well within right here. So your dampeners, your grip tape, maybe even your keys could go safely in there. The front also features that large accessory pocket, which I think is really important in these bags. And I have thrown in a reel of strings, and then of course you have 2 mesh pockets right inside there where you can carry even more accessories. Another new addition to this bag is that little front pouch. We've got a nice elastic spot for some of your things, but there's also a zippered spot. So I tend to lose things in my bag. This would be great to throw your keys in and make sure it's nice and compact. Also, we do have a removable sack, so you can throw your shoes in or your sweaty gear. This sack was a little small for my pair of shoes, so I would use this for maybe cosmetics or sweaty gear. Throw that right back in there. As far as carrying systems, pretty similar to what we've seen from Wilson in the past. We do have those grab handles right on top. We have the grab handle on the end, and then we've got those backpack straps, which can be worn over your shoulder, which are nice and padded, and they're right on top of the bag. Next up is our 15-pack. This is gonna be the biggest one in the collection. I would recommend it for those players that are playing tournaments every weekend. You're carrying a ton of gear, and that thermal lining is super important to you, as well as the shoe tunnel. So let's take a look at the features. It is worth noting both the 9-pack and the 15-pack have really nice molding to help keep the shape of this bag. And we're gonna go straight into that first compartment that does feature the ThermoGuard technology. I only put 3 rackets in this one, so I could show you how big the other one was. So right here is that second ThermoGuard compartment, and I am having 5 rackets fit nicely in here. So it's a really good opportunity if you do carry a lot of rackets with you. You have up to 10 rackets that can fit in that ThermoGuard compartment. Now, if you want to carry more rackets, we always have that middle compartment for even more racket storage. But I think most players are going to be using this one to hold other gear, change of clothes, all kinds of things. I do want to make sure that you can see right inside there, we do have a mesh zippered pocket that you can use for some accessories, which is a great option as well. And then you're probably seeing that shoe tunnel sneak through. So luckily this 15-pack does have that vented shoe tunnel right at the end of the bag. Great storage for your shoes. I've got mine fitting nicely in here. I always think this is good for dirty, sweaty gear also. So it's quite large, which is really nice. Similar to that 9-pack, we have those large accessory pockets on the ends of the bag as well. So more storage, and again, this is where the bag really holds its shape. You can feel that molding. Have my hat in there, but you can also see, again, another accessory pocket with that mesh lining, perfect for some of your smaller cord accessories. And the front one is going to be just the same, except we've got those 2 mesh pockets within, enough for a reel of string for sure. And then again, right inside here, you've got those mesh pockets, quite large, which is really nice. The front of this bag does feature that new little compartment that we can throw accessories in right on top. And then internally, there's even a small zippered pocket for maybe some valuables that you want to make sure that you don't lose. Now, as far as carrying systems, as I mentioned, this is a big bag. So we do have that grab handle right on the end. And we've got the backpack straps attached to the top of the bag for easy carrying or to throw over your shoulder. And then we have the 2 grab handles right on top. Next up, we have that Blade V10 Super Tour backpack. If you have seen the Super Tour backpack before, this is gonna be very familiar. We've just got some slight updates and this beautiful emerald green. So if we take a look at the features, I'm really loving the styling of this backpack, and right in back we have that racket specific compartment which can hold up to 2 rackets. You zip it up and you've got those lock zippers. They stay in place as you're on the go, which is super important if you're biking to the courts. Then in front of that, we have a larger main compartment. Really good storage space here. It opens up quite large. I just have a sweatshirt and my hat, but one of the things I do like about this backpack is it does have some flaps and folders within. So if you're a coach or a student, or even if you're looking for a backpack for work, I always think this is nice for a laptop or a tablet, or even some notes if you are taking notes on the court, which we all should be. And then in front of that, we have another accessory pocket, which is gonna be a nice size. I actually threw in my reel of string just to give you a dimension of how big it actually is. Good spot right there. Something I think a lot of you guys love about these backpacks are the side pockets. So inside this one, we've got some different storage usage, so you can throw in some snacks or even a small sports drink or water bottle. And then I think everyone's favorite pocket is on this side, which does feature ThermoGuard lining. So again, I always think this is a great option for snacks on the court, or even some of your sports drinks if you like it nice and cold and icy. Then the bottom of this backpack does feature that vintage shoe tunnel. So we love that about these backpacks. Such an easy way to store our shoes. This is a really nice size. It can also be for your dirty, sweaty gear, or even if you have stray balls you want to keep separate from everything, throw them in the bottom. Let's take a look at the back of this backpack. Something I've noticed is this plush back is so nice and cushioned. It's gonna be super comfortable. Plus the backpack straps also very plush, nice cushioning, adjustable. We've got the grab handle on top, get it on your back, head to the courts. Last up, we have the Blade V10 small duffel bag, which is becoming an iconic accessory for all tennis players, but we see a lot of the pros taking these to the practice courts, and I'm gonna show you why. It's got tons of good storage space and it's still lightweight, kind of trendy. We're gonna open it up right into that main compartment. You're gonna see really nice storage space for a smaller duffel. I can fit a lot of stuff in here, and this is packed up as if I'm going to the courts. There are also 2 small zippered accessory pockets within, perfect for any of those smaller items like your dampeners and your grip tape. But something that's really cool about this bag is it does have a lot of spots for gear. So we also have a shoe tunnel, which is accessed on the end of this bag, and it does feature some nice venting. So we've got good storage space for our shoes, or if we want to keep anything separate from the rest of our gear. And then, as I was referencing, lots of accessory pockets. So right in front, a small mesh pocket for anything little you want to make sure is nice and contained. We have a bigger zippered pocket right there for more items, just a nice large space for everything. And then if you are headed to the courts and you want to have your racket in this bag, you can throw it right in here, or you can use this just for other gear. I also had packed it up previously with my reel of string right there. There is also one more pocket, so I'm gonna flip the bag over and show you. We have a matching pocket on this end. I like these little pockets for little grab and go chapstick or sunscreen. Now, as far as carrying system, I think why we all are loving these duffel bags is they have the elongated grab handle, so you can pick it up and throw it over your shoulder for easy carrying. To buy your Wilson Blade version 10 racket or tennis bag, be sure to visit us at Tennis Warehouse, Tennis Warehouse Europe, or Tennis Only.